Hello children and welcome to my YouTube channel. Would you like to hear a new story? This one is completely different. This is about a beautiful oak tree and the story is about your internal beauty. It's not the physical beauty that matters, but what is inside that matters. So shall we start the show? Great. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Misty Meadows, there lived a humble oak tree named Old Oakley. He was very famous in the forest for his compassion and wisdom. Oakley stood tall and proud, with his enormous branches offering shelter to all the forest animals. Birds nested in his leafy boughs, while rabbits and deer rested in his shade. He loved everyone equally and made sure to welcome all the creatures of the forest. All creatures, big or small, found a friend in old Oakley. But Oakley had one small problem. Unlike the other trees in Misty Meadows, he did not bear fruits or flowers. All he had were his wide leafy branches. This made him feel incomplete and he wished he could bear fruits or flowers too. It was his only wish and he would often find himself lost in his thoughts about it. One day, a tiny caterpillar named Catty found herself lost in the vast forest. She was tired and hungry, and the forest seemed too big for her small size. Spotting Oakley, she decided to rest for a while under his shade. Seeing the exhausted caterpillar, Oakley offered her to stay on one of his branches. Over time, Catty the caterpillar and Oakley became good friends. Catty was touched by Oakley's kindness and discovered his wish to have fruits or flowers. Catty thought for a moment and said, "Dear Oakley, I may not be able to help you bear fruits, but I can surely help you bloom flowers." Oakley looked surprised, but he trusted his little friend and allowed her to weave a cocoon on one of his branches. Days turned into weeks, and one bright morning, a beautiful butterfly emerged from the cocoon. Everyone in the forest was amazed to see the vibrant butterfly. The butterfly, once Catty the caterpillar, spread her wide, colorful wings and flew from one end of the forest to another, spreading seeds of various flowers. These seeds took root in the fertile soil around Oakley. As days passed, beautiful flowers of various colors and kinds started to bloom around him. The forest creatures were amazed to see this transformation. Oakley was delighted and thanked his friend, the butterfly, for this beautiful gift. But one day, Oakley noticed his leafy branches were turning yellow and falling off. He was worried and asked his friends if they knew what was happening. The wise old owl explained that it was fall, a natural process where trees shed leaves. Oakley felt relieved but also sad as he would miss his leaves. However, from that loss came a beautiful sight. As the leaves fell, they revealed the sturdy structure and the inner beauty of Oakley that was hidden beneath. Children, fall means autumn and it comes before the onset of winter season. And it's a natural process for trees to shed their leaves during this season. Despite not having his leaves, Oakley looked even more magnificent. His branches, though bare, were strong and majestic, radiating a different kind of beauty. The creatures of the forest were in awe of Oakley's new look. They realized that beauty comes in different forms and sometimes it's hidden beneath. So here the phrase "were in awe" means they admired and appreciated and even astonished to see the beauty of this oak tree. Winter passed and spring arrived, bringing with it new buds on Oakley's branches. Old Oakley was back, as leafy and enchanting as before. He stood tall and proud, not because he now had flowers around him, but because he had understood his true worth. He had found his inner beauty. Old Oakley learned an important lesson that year and realized that everyone is special in their own unique way and we all have our own beauty to share. From that day on, Oakley never felt incomplete. He was content with who he was and continued to provide shelter to all the forest animals. He became a symbol of wisdom, strength, and inner beauty in Misty Meadows. His story was told to every new creature in the forest as a lesson. And so, life in Misty Meadows went on with its endless circle of seasons, each bringing its own kind of beauty and lessons for all. The story of Old Oakley and his journey of self-discovery serves as a reminder to all of us that true beauty comes from within and it is not about what we don't have but appreciating what we do have. So children, have you ever seen a caterpillar? It looks ugly, right? But then it is the very same caterpillar that turns into a beautiful butterfly. So, the moral of the story is first of all, we should never judge anyone on the basis of their physical appearance. So, we are also likely to get old in the future. So, uh, please try to be more beautiful from the inside and help your parents and listen to your elders and make friends and enjoy and study. Thank you. I hope you like this short story. Have a nice day.